then override non-life cycle service method. To handle both get and post type requests, and if the task is same, then override non-life cycle service method. Service which will take HTTP servlet request, HTTP servlet response. Get type request accepted. Post type request accepted. So get type request also accepted. Post type request also accepted. To handle both get and post type requests, and if the task is same, then override non-life cycle service method. Is it over? So get also handled, post also handled. But in this case, how this is executed? Give me answer. First of all, life cycle service. That is in HTTP Solid. Next, non-life cycle service, our Solid, our program. Stop it. Okay. Next, to handle both get and post requests, and if the task is different, then override both do get and do post methods. So do get and do post. It is dynamic binding like runtime polymorphism. Suppose get type request came. It is allowed, but this code executed. Post type request came. Allowed. This type request. So one solid only, two different task purpose also you can use. Get type request one code, post type request another code. No need to write if condition also, that is internal. If get type request comes, do get method called. If post type request comes, do post method called. Now these four combinations only you write. If any other, if you write in these four only comes. Suppose, think yourself and give me answer. If I override other combination, what will happen? See, now four I given no. One is only do get, one is only do post, one more non-life cycle service, one more both do get and do post. Four combinations I given. Is it over? Now, suppose if I override service, okay. Next, if I override do get, next, if I override do post. what will happen if get type request comes? This is called and stopped. If post type request, this is only called and stopped. Then writing these two wasted, no? It is equal to say third combination. Okay, that's for no use. If you write all four methods, if you write equivalent to generic solid, that is no use. Then writing HTTP solid is waste. Okay. If you override non-life cycle service and do get, then also non-life cycle service only called. If I write only non-life cycles and do post is not called. If I write life cycle service and do get, life cycle service and stop it. That's what remaining combination no use. Like this you follow. You want to handle only get type requests. What you have to override? Do get. You want to handle both if the task is same. Service. The task is different. Do get and do post. You want to handle only post. Do post. Like that select. Okay. But in Eclipse, by default, what is coming? You observe. Do get. Now in Eclipse, what is happening? See, if I open Eclipse, if I write one solid program, what will happen? Just you observe. Do get, do post, both will override. You observe. Say some basics. In these basics, I'll right click. New. I select server solid. I selected solid. Here by default HTTP solid coming now. You observe. Package name basics. Suppose class name my solid. Okay. By default HTTP solid coming. You observe. Okay. Next. Now my solid leave it that URL pattern. Now here you observe. Do get, do post. Both are coming. That too you observe one more again after generating code also. After generating code also code you see. Now here do get overridden. Okay. Do post overridden. Suppose get type request comes. Do get called. Post type request comes. Here what is happening? See. Again do get calling. So instead of writing life cycle service, non-life cycle service, this mechanism they given. Suppose you want to handle both. You want to handle both. Task is same. Instead of non-life cycle, this mechanism use they are same. So now what will happen? Post type request comes. Do post call. Do post what is doing? Do get calling. At last call no. Now post also handled, get also handled. This type they written. Either follow like this, whatever I said, like that also you can follow. Okay. So if both the types of requests you want to handle, if the task is same, this is one more way. Okay. This is like this coming default. Now here to handle both get and post type requests, and if the task is same, then override non-life cycle service method. I said non-life cycle service method, or override do get and do post as follows. That means what you have to do is do get your do post do get your or your write HTTP solid request, HTTP solid response. Okay. Now here you can write whatever you want. You can write whatever you want. But in do post, what you have to do? Do post HTTP solid request, HTTP solid response. Here from just only one line code. What you have to write? Do get. Here that request, that response you pass as a parameters. Now suppose get type request comes. If get type request comes, what will happen? It is called. It is called no. It is called. It is not a problem. Directly called. If post type request comes, if post type request comes, okay. Post type request comes. What will happen? This code executed. What this code calls this one no? At last called. Okay. So Eclipse what is showing like this showing. What I said, I survey lives non-life cycle service method I said, or this one also you can use. Right. Also. To handle both get and post type requests, and if the task is same, then override non-life cycle service method or override do get and do post as follows. So instead of writing non-life cycle service, use this concept. That means Eclipse what is saying, write do get do post only, don't write service. They are Eclipse saying that means Eclipse environment designed like that. Now at last it is equal to non-life cycle service, no? Now both the requests are handled. It is also handled. It is also handled. So by default, Eclipse is showing like this. It is also okay, not a problem. But generic solid, if you use, there is no other option. Compulsory lifecycle service, no other option. Here, multiple options are there. Understood what I said? Is it clear? To handle only get type requests, what we have to override? Do get. To handle only post type requests, do post. To handle both get and post, task is same. Non-life cycle service are like this. To handle only to handle both, task is different. Do get, do post. Then this line we have to remove. Task is different. There one task, here one task. Task is same. This do get calling required. Okay. Is it clear? Now, it is alternative to non-life cycle service. It is an alternative to non-life cycle service. Okay. This is a concept. Now, application part you are going to see. Now, our task is this is our task. This is our task. Online students, end of the session, I'll clarify your doubts. Okay. Now, here HTML programs, homepage.html, login.html, registration.html, these three programs completed. Now we have tried these two programs. First registration solid, we'll see. In the login, right click, new, solid. Now package name, suppose login, I'll continue as it is. Class name, reg solid. Okay, reg solid. Now HTTP solid. Now by default HTTP solid, I'm going to continue that one only. URL pattern already we decided. What is the URL pattern? REG. Already we written in the program. REG. Click OK. Next. Now, which type of request coming from here to here? From here to here, which type of request coming? Post. Already in this program we written method equal to post. That's what post type request coming. Then which one you have to override? Do post. Then no need of do get. You can write do post. No need of do get. But if we continue also, nothing will happen. It is anyhow that is not called. Okay. Now I'll remove this. Do post, I'll continue. Okay. Only do post. But do post, I'll write. Now our task is, you observe, whatever we enter, that is we have to receive. How to receive? Methods are given. Get parameter names, get parameter values, get parameter map. 4 methods are given. Okay. We have to receive. After receiving, this is we have to store in database. That means you have to establish the connection. JDBC code. JDBC code required. Insert query. We have to write. We have to create table. That task required. After that, we have to display. Now, connection establishment. How many times required? One time or many times? One time or many times? Now, n number of people can register, but count connection establishment, how many times required? One time establishment enough. N number of records can be inserted. Connection establishment, one time record or many times record? One time. One time required means you have to select init method. But init method how many times called? Very first request. Connection establishment you have to write there. Inside the init method. Init method how many times executed? One time. Whenever first request comes. Then connection established. Task code we are writing in the do post. First request comes, init called, do post called. Second request comes, do post called. Third request comes, fourth request, always do post. Connection close code where we are write destroy. Connection close we can write there. That is also I'll select. So init, destroy, do post. These three I'm selecting. Okay. Finish. Now you observe. Now registration solid. Init method, destroy method, do post method. Okay. Now our task. First, our task is receiving request parameters. 1 minute. See. Here when you click on submit button, registration Sowlet is going to be executed. But here already method equal to post we written. That's what do post we overridden. Here action equal to this Sowlet URL pattern we written. That's what when you click it comes here. Here first we have to receive these four: first name, last name, username, password. Whatever we written in the HTML program reg.html. Say method equal to post. F name, L name, U name, P word. Now get parameter method I given no. That is you can call. Here first you have to receive. Get parameter method in Sowlet request. Get parameter method in Sowlet request. But here we have HTTP Sowlet request because it is sub interface. This is also you should know. Sowlet request, HTTP Sowlet request. It is sub interface. Sowlet request, HTTP Sowlet request. Here Sowlet response, HTTP Sowlet response. Write these two. So whatever you studied Sowlet request, Sowlet response, that is you can access with HTTP Sowlet request also, because super interface, sub interface. Sowlet, now I given methods: get parameter names, get parameter values, get parameter map. 4 methods in Sowlet request. Those methods can I access with HTTP Sowlet request? Yes. Get writer, get output stream. Those 2 methods in Sowlet response. Can I call with HTTP Sowlet response? Yes. Using sub interface, super interface method you can access. Okay. You studied. Is it completed? See in the program. Now what we have tried? String method names I given no? Get parameter name, map name. These are open. What is the return type of get parameter? See string. String S1 equal to request dot get parameter. Parameter name is F name. First name accepted. Okay, whatever you enter. Same style. S2 request dot get parameter. Parameter name L name. See in HTML program I given F name, L name. No, that one, this one must match. Otherwise blank page output comes. That error server side displayed. Server console. Now must match. If it is not matched, error. String S3 equal to request dot get parameter. Parameter name U name. Next. String S4 equal to request dot get parameter P word. Okay. Here F name, L name, U name. If it is not matched, program will not compiles syntactically right. Execution time error, that is exception comes, that will not display in the browser window. It will display in Okay. You have tried properly. If any mistake happened, it doesn't work. Now these four we have to insert in database. Receiving request parameters completed. This is we have to store in database. But if you want to store in database, first you have to establish the connection. No? Connection code where we have to write in do post or init. Init if you write how many times executed. Do post if you write how many times? Many times. Every user registration again connection established. That is burden to server. That's what init method you have to write. Here we have to load the driver. How to load? Class dot for name. Next, what will write? Oracle dot JDBC dot driver dot Oracle driver. Okay. Loading a driver completed. Establishing connection. Connection con equal to driver manager dot get connection. Connection. What you write? Colon Oracle colon 10 colon at local host 1521 XC. Next, system manager. Okay. Now, like this. Okay. Now loaded. Driver loaded. Connection established. Okay. Connection driver manager available. That's what I imported. But still you are getting error. Try catch blocks. Okay. Shortcut keys I didn't explain now. Just after this program, Monday or Tuesday, I'll explain. Okay. Shortcut keys, so many shortcut keys are there. Then very quickly you can write Eclipse programs. Okay. I'll explain. Now, shortcut keys. Here first you have to select the text. Select the text. Shortcut keys are there. Try multi-catch or try catch. You can write something. Try multi-catch is selected. Like this, connection established. Over. Okay. Connection is established. Now, this connection variable, connection reference, it is variable. Is it instance variable or class variable or local variable? Can we access in do post? Then what you have to do? Outside you have to declare. Here as a instance variable you have to declare. What you have to write? Connection con. Okay. Connection con. Now it is instance variable. Instance variable, how many ways to access? What are those? Is it valid here? Valid. How it is valid? Implicitly this dot. Here implicitly this present. In Eclipse, it is valid or not valid, immediately you can give answer. That if it is not valid, red color symbol comes. So it is valid only. But how it is valid? Implicitly this dot. Okay. In Eclipse, what will happen? While typing only compiled. Every character compiled. So this implicitly this dot con we can access here. Now with that connection, now we have to insert query, we have to execute. But insert query, if you want to execute, statement, prepared statement, callable statement. Any one interface required? No? Which one required? Statement or prepared statement or callable? Which one? Prepared statement. Values coming dynamically. The values are stored in S1, S2, S3, S4. These values we have to place. Okay. So dynamic queries, maximum in real time prepared statement required. Okay. Prepared statement. PSTMT equal to connection reference dot prepare statement. We have to write query. Dynamic query. Dynamic query. What is the table name? uinfo. That table also we have to create. Then outright insert into uinfo values. 4 question marks. First name, last name, username, password. These values you have to fill. How to fill? How to fill? Prepared statement dot set string. First string, first question mark S1. PSTMT dot set string. Second question mark S2. Next, set string. Third question mark S3. PSTMT dot set string. Fourth question mark S4. Now, set string, set string, set string, it's over. After this, which method you have to call? Execute update. Execute update. Okay, inserted. Now it is inserted in database. After this message you have to display. No, you have registered successfully, login hyperlink. You have registered successfully, login hyperlink. This is as a response you have to send. For that, what you have to write? Print writer, response dot get writer, stream created, pw dot println. You have registered successfully. Okay, you have registered successfully. After this, one hyperlink also required. Login hyperlink. Hyperlink, if you want to write, which query required, which tag required? Anchor tag. Okay, anchor tag. Anchor tag, hyperlink reference, login.html, login hyperlink. Okay, but remaining HTML queries also, HTML tags also you have to write. That's what I'll write here. pw.println HTML body bg color. Whatever you want, you can write later. Cyan text something blue. This is okay. Total content I want center. This is level 1 heading I'll give. Here anchor tag. After this, remaining all you have to close. Center close, body close, HTML close. Say writing HTML code in Sowlet little bit complicated. That's what JSP came. That is JSP very simple. And Sowlet's also very lengthy. See, already 70 lines. Okay. But JSP, this program in 5-6 lines we can write. Later in framework, that is also no need to write. Ready-made program. Frameworks means ready-made programs. You have to open, you have to customize, you can configure, you have to deploy. That is only Spring Boot. That's what companies are using, Spring Boot only. Now, but without these all, little hard to understand. That is the reason you have to learn compulsory. Now, HTML code, print writer, this whatever is you have registered successfully, login, it is completed. Okay. Print writer we have to override. Again, this is try catch blocks. Alt Shift Z. These all surroundings purpose, one shortcut key. Now it is over. After this, here destroy method, connection close, connection dot close, but it will throw exception. Okay. Now this is a program. Now it is registration Sowlet. Okay. Up to here, I'll run this program. For we have to create table, Oracle database. We have to create a table. Now, 1 minute. Table is there or not? I'll check. Not there. Okay. Now we have to create table. What we have to write? Create table uinfo. F name varchar 2. It's about 10 characters. Next. Name, uname. These names, if you want, you can write different also. But HTML, that one must match. This one, another name also you can write. Table created. Okay. Now I'll run this program. Right click, run on server. Save. Save here. Homepage.html. Okay. Welcome to Naresh Technologies login registration. I'll click on registration. Whatever you enter. Okay. Now. So whatever you enter, after entering submit button, you click. One error came. Reason connection. Now driver, where it is driver? Driver. OJDBC 8_g.jar file, OJDBC 6_g.jar file. No, that is class path we have to set. Right click, build path, configure build path. Here you can attach. Otherwise, one more option, what you can do, directly this PC, C drive, Oracle XE, app, Oracle, product 11.2.0 server, JDBC lib. This one directly copy in server. Then for all application applicable. Further, any JDBC program is there, no need to set the class path. This is copied directly in server lib. C drive, program files, Apache Software Foundation, Tomcat lib. Here you paste. Now it is in server only now. OJDBC 6_g.jar file, I copied in server. When already server configured, no, this is applicable for all applications. Otherwise, one every application you have to set. Directly Tomcat lib. Okay. Now right click, run on server. Now 1 minute, I'll stop the server. I'll restart. It already started now. I'll restart. Server stopped. Now I'll restart because already one jar file copied. That's what restart required. Now, homepage.html. Okay, registration. If you click submit, see, you have registered successfully. You can check here. Select star from uinfo. Okay. Now, through HTML program, we enter data that is received by Soulet, that is stored in database. But in this program, you observe, Java code is there. Okay, Java code. It is SQL. Here it is SQL code. It is HTML. 3 languages are there: HTML, Java, SQL. This HTML passed to browser. This SQL passed to database. Java code executed inside the server. So Java code executed inside the server, SQL query passed to database. After executing this, this code passed to browser side executed. So 3 places it is running: server, database, browser. In real time, server will be in one computer, database in one more computer, browser will be one more computer. Server may be in US, database may be some other location, and browser may be in Hyderabad also. Client to server communication like this. 3 systems it is running. That type program. Okay. This program registration solid. Write this program. I'll paste in edit plus. I'll remove individual import statements and unnecessary comments. All those things I'll remove. Then you can write. Now here IO exception star I'll write. SQL star. It is solid star. HTTP solid. These all unnecessary comments, all those things I'll remove. These programs I'll share in Google Classroom also. Write the program. Registration solid.java. Now Java program is same for any environment. Tomcat server also, Eclipse, WebLogic server also, WebSphere server also, JBoss server also, Wildfly server also, any environment. Java program is same. This code in Eclipse also, MyEclipse also, NetBeans also, VS Code also, anywhere, same. Java is same. Platform independent, architecture independent, server independent, browser independent, everything independent. Anywhere you can write. Is it init method completed? Not completed. Init method not completed. When destroy method is called? Whenever solid instance is removed. That means whenever undeployed or whenever server shuts down, then connection closed. They won't shut down. Not required. Always record connection. If any problem occur, they'll shut down. At that time, connection closed. Generally, in real time, they won't shut down. 365 days, 24 hours required. Up to init method completed. Destroy method completed. So HTML request parameter names and here must match. So HTML, SQL, Java, 3 language code. HTML, SQL, Java. Java executed in server system, data SQL code executed in database system, HTML browser system. Okay. So this information passed to browser. Whatever we are writing in the println, print writer println. Browser receives this code executed. Is it over? See, still we are tried login solid program. Okay. Now this program again I'll execute. Just you observe. I'll change the browser. Now right click, run on server. Select the server. Finish. Restart the server. Here homepage.html. Say registration. Another user. If I click on submit, it is executed. See, if I right click, if I see view source code, what you are getting? Just HTML, but remaining solid code not appears. SQL code not appears because browser received only this code. I send request to server side executed. This is only passed to browser. That's what browser side we can see only HTML. Okay. Other code we cannot see. Okay. Now, still we have tried one more login solid. This login form login solid we have tried. That is we'll see on Monday. Okay. Online students, 1 minute, one by one, and clarify your doubts. Online student, just 1 minute wait. I'll clarify your doubts one by one. Akhil Kumar, yesterday program you didn't understand. Yesterday didn't teach program, no? Yesterday taught only HTTP solid, generic solid, that one. Non-life cycle Parvesh. Non-life cycle service method, nothing but which takes HTTP solid request, HTTP solid response. Abhishek. Abhishek, this course, it will take still 1 month, minimum 1 month required. Parvesh. Life cycle method means whichever container can understand. Non-life cycle method is container cannot call. Chandrasekhar, right click, select solid. Babita, anchor tag I given properly, /A/A/A, that's it. Ashish, connection variable required in the do post also, destroy also. That is the reason I given as instance variable. Banvar, yeah, you can write that code in VS Code also, VS Studio also, VS Code also. Chandrasekhar, Jakarta Solid showing error. Which version you are using? Tomcat. If you did Tomcat 10, Jakarta. If you did up to Tomcat 9, Java X. Arif Sheikh. Another copy. It is network required. Otherwise, you have to copy in deployment real-time server. Harish, yeah, I'll share these programs in Google Classroom also. Abhishek, this course is not going to be completed in this month ending. It will take 1 more month. Venu, here you observe in the registration HTML, in reg.html, action equal to just use it there. Reg.html, here we return action equal to reg. This is a URL pattern of registration solid. Chandrasekhar, Jakarta.solid.htp or write. If it is HTTP solid. Lokesh, code again you want? Again, this is a code. Lalit Joshi, OGDBC 8_g.jar file, you copy into Tomcat lib folder. Himanshu, if you want to develop project with solids also you can develop. Mini project you can develop. No need to wait until completion of advanced Java. You can start. Anthony, yeah, error. If it is inserting time error comes, that is server console is displayed. Shoaib, protected is there. You can write public also because overriding rules. Pawan, we can see the code. Ashish, connection variable, if you declare as an instance variable, you can access in init also, service also, destroy also, everywhere. Chandrasekhar, Jakarta, that is, you have to check your server version. Mahesh, only error coming means how can I understand which error, what error? It is 3. Yeah, you have to copy like this. This C drive, Oracle XE, app, Oracle, product 11.2.0, server, JDBC, lib. This jar file, I copied. This PC, C drive, program files, Apache Software Foundation, Tomcat, lib. In a Tomcat lib folder, you have to copy. Ashish Jena, I explained 3 times. Connection variable required in the init method also, do post also, service also, or destroy also. That is the reason instance variable. Local variable scope is within the method only, no? Parvesh Gupta. Already told you init, service, destroy. These 3 are called lifecycle methods. That means web container knows only these 3. Remaining are non-lifecycle. Chandrasekhar, in your system, maybe module info.java file will be there. That is you delete. It works. Bala Sahib. Yeah, real time. Different servers they'll use. Tomcat, WebLogic. Different companies, maximum WebLogic, Tomcat they'll use. Venu. Will URL pattern must match. Ashish Pandey. Yeah, I'll share this program in Google Classroom also. Pranav, Google Classroom link present. I don't have contact admin, they'll give. Yeah, this program, Akshay, this program I'll share in Google Classroom. Sri Shell. Connection program. Yeah, you can write static variable also possible. Different companies, different server they are using. Okay. Imanshu, you can develop mini project with only JDBC solets also. No need to wait. Any other doubts? We'll see continuation tomorrow, Monday. We'll see continuation on Monday.